Hello and welcome. I'm your host Outlaw0420, Priest of Azura, and this is Style Run. In this series, I will show you how to get the style pages in the Elder Scrolls Online, what you have to do to get them, and where you have to go to get them. I'll also give you the financial value if you're looking to make some quick gold. Today's crafty motif is number 15, Dwemer Style, which takes the style material, Dwemer Frame. Okay, so the Dwemer style is one of the more unique styles that you can get in the game. It is one of the very few styles that you can get in multiple zones. So that is a plus. The way that you get the style is by looting it from Dwemer pots and urns. If you are in a vanilla zone, so that means in the Ebonheart pack, your East March, the Rift, Stonefalls, places that were in the game to begin with. If you pick up a Sigic portal in those areas, you have a chance to pick up a Dwemer style page. So there's multiple ways for you to get it. But the best way to do it is to go to a place that has Dwemer architecture or artifacts, so that way you can go in and pick up some pots. So I'm going to show you a couple of places that I like to go. Name most of them. I'll show you this one. This is my favorite one to come to. This is the delve in Stonefalls, known as the Inner Sea Armature. This is the harborage. This is where you go for the main story quest, and it's directly west of it and south of Shipwreck Stands, this world boss. I'm going to show you through this one the parts that I like to go through and get this one. But before we go in, like I said, I will show you a couple of places that you can go before that. For sure, in Deshan, you can come to this location right here. I am not going to pronounce any of these. You can look at the name of it on the map. Because, yeah, Dwemer places are usually very hard to pronounce. But there is this location here in Deshan. You can also come here in East March, Muzluf. If you go to Western Skyrim and you actually go into the Blackreach Caverns, this location, I'm not going to say that location as well. This is a public dungeon in which you can face many Dwemer automatons and other things, but there are a lot of pots in there. Although I know it's been nerfed since Greymore has dropped, so you might not be able to get as much drops from there. A couple of other places that you can go to is another public dungeon here on Vardenfell. Like I said, I am not going to try to pronounce these names. And the last place that you can go is actually over here in the Alakir Desert. I take that back. So the last place that you can go is actually in Bankarai, and it's going to be the public dungeon Radzik's Wheel. And you will fight mostly Imperial enemies, but there are Dwemer locations there, and you will fight Dwemer pots that you can then pilfer from. So those are just a few of the places that you can go to get Dwemer style pages. But like I said, I'm gonna come here to this delve because it is probably the easiest one to get to, and it's the most convenient. Now you do have to understand that you will have to either server hop or log back in, log out, because there is a timer when you're doing these searches. So these Dwemer pots are what you're going to want to be looking for, because when you go through and open these pots, you'll be able to have a chance to drop a Dwemer style. And you'll just have to check out certain spots because they do spawn in certain places. You will have to defend yourself when you're in any of the areas that you're going to go to hunt for the Dwemer pages are going to have multiple enemies. But like I said, the best spot in this one is to come behind this furnace. Usually there's probably a chest here, and you'll also find a lot of urns back here that you can then use. But I'm going to be fast forwarding through this just so you can kind of see the route that I take, and then from there hopefully we get lucky. If not, we'll see. We'll jump to another spot. Alright, so it took a couple of tries, but I was able to get it did take a couple of tries, but I was able to get a Dwemer boots crafty motif from one of the pots in here. I had to reset the delve about 4 times before I was able to get one, but that is kind of the gist of it. It does take a while to get these, so you are sometimes better off buying them, and sometimes it's the luck of the draw. So do keep that in mind when you are trying to get this one. I will be putting up the financial value for this style up right now. It really doesn't cost too much, so it'd probably take you less than 50k to get the whole style set. The only thing is just finding people selling it in guild traders, because as you saw, it does take a lot of grinding, so some pieces may be rarer than others. So do keep that in mind. If you enjoyed finding style pages in the Elder Scrolls Online and these dosed tones, I do have a playlist with 53 other styles that I have gone through and shown how to get and their financial values. So if you do love all this, then hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and do whatever else the YouTube gods demand of you, like leaving a comment and liking the video so other people can see. If you would like to hear more content from me, I do have a Twitter or I guess it's now called an X, at Outlaw0420, to stay up to date whenever I go live for streams or post new videos. And as always, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azora's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye!